Hi, I'm Dr. Tish with our MedMinute question of the week. So the question is, how do hormones differ in women between their 30s, 40s, and then postmenopausal? So the question really is not how their hormone needs differ, it's really what happens. So their needs are the same. They need them at all those different ages. In fact, they need them more as they get older. But what typically happens is a transition of decreasing hormone production, and that results in some changes. The most common ones that we do see, and this is not for everyone, but people who have symptoms, are women in their 30s and 40s. We start to see a decrease in testosterone levels. Testosterone, as a reminder, is a hormone that both men and women have. Men just have more of it. It does the same thing in both. It's our get up and go hormone, and that really helps with our motivation, our energy level, and we start to see that decrease until people start to become symptomatic. In other words, they start to feel poorly. They have a lot of fatigue. And it drops really not because of age so much anymore, really because of environmental pressures, things that we're around, things that we're consuming. We've all heard about the preservatives and the processed foods and the microplastics. Those are all real, plus other stuff that we're exposed to that are all called endocrine disruptors. They disrupt the production of these things. So just by no fault of our own, those levels are going down, and we start to feel the effects. Another one that is very susceptible to these same things, but then throw in stress as well as life events, is thyroid. And thyroid, we see many times, it's at a functionally low level. In other words, maybe some of the labs might be what we think are in normal ranges, but patients have the symptoms of low thyroid. Again, fatigue, dry skin, weight gain, stuff like that. Those are the ones that we primarily see in the 30s and 40s. As women start to change and get a little bit older, then we start to see the estrogen levels drop. And that's where we start to see other stuff. As women go into perimenopause and then get fully into menopause, we see estradiol levels drop, and then those bring on symptoms like brain fog, hot flashes, night sweats, stuff like that. Those are causing a lot of symptoms in some women that make us want to treat them. And in fact, at Recharge Clinic, most of our patients are female. So we concentrate a lot on women's health and optimize women's hormones, because really it's a big thing that impacts people's lives very negatively. And with simple blood tests, they can be identified and very easily treated to get people feeling their best.